It's one of our worst nightmares when it comes to online dating. Falling victim to a scam. A Massachusetts person lost tens of thousands of dollars in a romance scam and then continued to be harassed by cyber criminals, this time posing as federal agents. A year later, she's out over 150 grand. Matt Fortin has more on this cautionary tale.
I'm discouraged with the way that people who do the frauds and the scams seem to get away with things.
This is Alice, who we're keeping anonymous because of what happened after she met a man on a dating site and talked to him online for months. After agreeing to wire him tens of thousands of dollars that he claimed to need while on an overseas oil pipeline project, she says she realized she was scammed. Months after the loss, Alice says there's no sign of getting her money back and that she's been threatened by scammers posing as law enforcement. She got this email with a subject line, "The CIA in collaboration with the FBI," and an Outlook.com domain, not the .gov domain the CIA says it should have had. The messages describe the person she'd been speaking with and even threaten her with criminal charges if she doesn't cooperate with the so-called federal agents. The email actually said she was sending money to a criminal and a terrorist.
Also mentioned in there that if I needed to contact a lawyer or anything, then possibly I wouldn't be able to get my money back.
Someone even texted and called her, claiming to be a CIA agent named Michael Donovan, who was working on her case.
Saying that I could be involved in this, where I was the one giving them money for illegal guns and stuff.
Alice is certainly not alone. The Federal Trade Commission says that in 2022, nearly 70,000 people reported a romance scam, with reported losses hitting $1.3 billion. Among the most common lies, the FTC says, offers for investments, claiming to be sick or hurt, and yes, saying they're on an oil rig.
Romance scams are one of the most brutal forms of scams that I've ever seen.
Doug Fodeman of Marblehead is an amateur scammer sleuth. He's a retired educator who, for the past 12 years, has worked to educate the public with his blog, The Daily Scam. He documents online scams by talking directly with victims and even tracks cyber criminals overseas himself.
The most successful romance scammers, who literally make this their profession, they're exceptionally good at winning over a person's trust. They come off as unbelievably kind, empathetic, and compassionate. And especially if you combine that with their ideal victim as someone who has been hurting, someone who's in emotional pain because of loss, or because of a relationship that's fallen out, or loneliness, these are their ideal victims.
Fodeman says there needs to be more resources available to help scam victims, and also believes banks and tech companies need to do more to protect consumers.
Our government has to do more to put up guardrails to safeguard its citizens against internet fraud. I mean, think about it. In today's day and age, our lives are lived on the internet.
To keep up with an increasingly digital world, Dr. Kyung-Shik Choi researches cybercrime and cybersecurity at Boston University, even designing training programs for law enforcement.
They're already kind of swamped with the cases. Yeah, we don't have a human resource in cyber investigation. So we're trying to kind of building our capacity, but we are not there yet.
All the while, Alice is working with a lawyer and claims that Chase Bank was negligent in allowing her to send so much money with what she says are too few checks and balances.
Even though they say you sent the wire transfers, it at least should have been questioned about why so much, and also looking at the amount in the account, knowing that at the end of it, there was nothing.
We did reach out again to Chase Bank, and a spokesperson referred us to a prior statement calling situations like this one heartbreaking and also urging people not to answer online requests for money. You can head to our website for an extended one-on-one with Doug Fodeman, including how to protect yourself when online dating. I'm Matt Fortin.